Hey guys, welcome to Cognitive Connections. Today we're going to do what spirit wants you to know and like what direction to go in. This reading is going to be much more calmer than yesterday. It's easier when I don't go live because when I go live I tend to pick up on the energies that are in the room. That's why I'm going to do videos today, because then it's just my energy channeling my angels, ancestors, and I pray to God. So I got a few messages. I wanted to ease into the morning. That can be important for you. Another thing I was getting was to listen to more positive affirmations. I'm going to start making a playlist for you guys of ones I really like and listen to, but it can really change your energy and mood. On top of that, there's something about you dancing with the flow of life right now. So if you're feeling really stuck in whatever situation you're in, literally putting on music and dancing will shift your vibration to a higher state. I hope all of you guys are doing good today. And I'm going to get into some of the channeled stuff I got of what Spirit wants you to know. And then I'm going to pull the rest on camera. There is some fated partnership that's supposed to be entering your life. This could be a work opportunity. This is a fated person for you. If it's not that, this is going to be a romantic interest. But another channeled message I was getting was, it's important for you to work on trust issues right now. If you feel like you're having a really hard time trusting people, this actually goes into one of the ideas I have. Well, one of the things I got. You have heal the relationships you have in your life. This may take a while and it's a lot of hard work, but it will bring you to a state of harmony in your mind, body, and spirit. But this doesn't mean you have to let these people back in, but end things on a good note. This will be extremely conducive to your success. So it's important to make amends or make peace with anyone that has been toxic, whatnot in your life. Like I said, it's going to take a lot of work, but this is going to bring you into alignment, 1, 2, 3 on the clock, and into a state of harmony. Plus, you're going to leave feeling like you just dropped 10 pounds. You're going to feel this breath of release, that good feeling where you can breathe in and breathe out, and it's like your problems just dissipate. So it's important to try to start to heal relationships in your life, but that doesn't mean letting toxic people back in. It's just making peace. And on a good note, 3:03 on the clock. Another channeled message I got was, you are beautiful and love surrounds you at this current moment in time. It's like 3:13. Your angels and ancestors and spirit want you to know, even though some of you feel very lonely right now and lost, it was just 1, 2, 3 again. Love surrounds you by them. If you sit in silence for a minute and bask and just appreciate them, 333, and be like, please help me with my guidance, and I appreciate the guidance you're giving me. And really let yourself feel that love from them, because you are very loved. And I know a lot of you feel more alone right now and you're going through spiritual awakenings, but there is a sense of peace, love, and calmness when you pray up. I recommend doing that to get in a better state. Also, if you wake up in a state of panic or stress, 4:04 on the clock, I was getting that some of you wake up in this crisis mode where you just feel really stressed out. Make yourself write down an actual list, 414. Do you have everything put together in your house? Is your laundry done? Is your house clean? Is there a corner in the house you have to clean out? Are things organized? Because when your house and your space that you live in isn't organized, your head can feel like a mess. Just getting those things in place, 434, will put you in a much better spot. Usually we wake up in that state of crisis and panic, 444, when we're really stressed out about something, or there's things we have to get done. Some things are out of our control that we could be stressed about, but say, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference between both of them. Because when it comes to people and situations, we're not in control of that, but what we can control is how we act. We can control what we can take care of in our lives, and the list of stuff we have to go down that we have to get done. I recommend setting goals, but I also just recommend taking care of the personal things you keep putting off that you know you need to do. That will get you out of that crisis mode. And just know that people, situations, and things that you don't have control over, you can pray to God or your spirits, ancestors, whatever it is you believe in. I do always recommend praying to God. But ask for peace of mind and be like, if I take all these steps, if I'm doing everything to the best of my ability and I'm humbling myself, I'm being kind, I'm taking care of my chores, the things that I know I have to do, 6:06 on the clock, please take care of everything else in my life for me and just be like, I trust your plan. So that's the main thing I'm getting that Spirit wants you to know right now. And then another thing I got was an idea that you have paired with consistency will help you prosper. Some of you may not see it for a few months. I got 3 to a year. But your dedication and hard work will be rewarded, and you'll be getting little synchronicities and signs that you're doing the right thing. So the main message too is like, things that you have to get done, stop putting off. I'm gonna go on with some soul cards right now and just see what I can get out of these. I'm really trying to, this could be important for you, but like spiritually evolve and grow. 7:07 on the clock. Things can change on my channel from time to time, but all your comments, when I do feel called to read them, 7:17, I try to cater more to you guys, and I don't want any of you leaving a video in a worse headspace, which I was worried about yesterday. When I channel that kind of energy, it's just really hectic and it could be aggressive. So I'm considering not doing lives as much just so I can keep my energy, but pray and meditate beforehand so I can get clear and precise answers for you. 747. Some of you could feel like you're burning up inside. Someone could also be burning. I'm just going to get the channeled message I'm getting. Someone can be freaking out that you are going to expose them or you know some kind of truth. I've gotten this message multiple times. But remember, it's never our place to expose someone or cause someone's like detriment. That is up to a higher power, 818. That isn't up to us to take karma and put it in our hands. People will get their karma for whatever they've done, but it will be on God's time, not our time. So don't let people expose themselves. I wouldn't go out of your way to try to expose anyone. Also, right now is a critical time for this self-love and care. It's really important to be getting your head in that good spot. It's like we can always look for answers and we can have that sway us different ways, but if you're in a state of anxiety and stress and you're just not feeling your best, it's really important to try and get grounded. And different ways we can do that is by taking care of our responsibilities, 909 and 911. For me, when I first got sober, something that worked really well for me, if you guys have this, unless you have a shower, you can do that, but taking a hot bath. When I first got sober, I was taking like 3 to 4 baths a day. Anytime I wanted to drink or something, I would go on a walk or I would take a bath. On top of that, writing can really help you out, but make a list of stuff that you want to go after, complete, and get done. Knocking things off and having goals gives you a sense of purpose, and it can really get you grounded. So those are a few things I recommend for self-care, But also when you first wake up and go to sleep, or if you're stressing out during the day, I'm making a playlist for this of the ones I listen to. But positive affirmations, they can seriously, 10:10 on the clock, change your state of mind. And speak them aloud with the person, or at least the ones that you want to manifest into your life. Amen. Some of you guys could have had pretty traumatizing childhoods, or you could have gone through an event under the age of 18, which has been found certain traumatic events can actually change our DNA. And I was picking up on that last week, I think, where I was like, someone's changing at a cellular level. So when stuff that's really traumatic happens, that can actually like change our DNA, but it can also cause mental health issues. So if you're struggling with anything like that, I really recommend looking into a good psychologist or psychiatrist. We sometimes can carry around burdens and things from our past that we don't even know still affect us, but 1, 2, 3 on the clock, it can really cause detriments in our life. What Spirit wants you to know is it's time to really heal. A lot of us are never done healing, and we can only heal so much by ourselves. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's still this need to heal. I still need to heal. But really focusing in on you and just like pray up or meditate on it, and just know that if whatever person you're thinking about doesn't work out, it's because there's something better for you. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. But you just got to work on your inner self. What morals do you want? How do you want to present yourself to others? 12, 12. What do you want your job to look like in a few years? Where do you want to be living? Focusing on you and your goals and dreams will really get you in a good spot. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Not only to manifest these things, but to go after them. Instead of focusing so much on when is this love coming, focus on what goals do I want to accomplish and where do I want to be in 5 years. So this is the reading I got for what Spirit wants you guys to know. I also got someone is highly intelligent, you're kind and considerate, changing on a cellular level. You have a professional disposition, and you could be looking for a new job, but that's what I mean is like, how do you want to carry yourself? Look at the things you want to go after and really have that be your main focus right now. There could be a really heavy need to work on your solar plexus chakra. That could also be for your confidence. So confidence is a big thing right now. The person you want to be, how do you want others to perceive you? How do you want to perceive yourself? Getting in that good relationship with you, 333 on the clock, so the relationships in your life can also prosper. It is important to try to heal any past drama, baggage, relationships. You can leave them behind. You don't need to let these people back in, especially if they've consistently showed you they're never going to change. And even if they don't want to accept your parting or, moving on with your life and saying, look, like, I forgive you for anything you may have done. I am sorry for anything I may have done. Just being open and honest, 1414. That person also is going to respect you more. And if they don't and you don't react really bad after, they're going to leave with that. And that's something that they're either going to project onto other people and themselves, or they're going to learn from it. But just know you're going to feel better at the end. You are a true piece of treasure to this universe. That's also what Spirit wants you to know, is like, you are this treasure. You are someone beautiful and kind. Right now could be important to have some solitude and really take that time to get to know who you are. whether you want to believe this or not, but the people you hang around, really, that's a projection of you. So any friend group you have, stuff like that, people tend to see you as the people you hang out with. So who do you want to hang out with? Who do you want to be like? If you want to be really successful, 15 on the clock, I'd look up that number. Then hang out with more successful people. You end up doing a lot of the same things as the people you hang around. So be cautious of who you are hanging out with. But it is important for someone to get some solitude right now and unplug. Unplug if you can get away for a little bit, or just unplug from your phone. Have some solitude time. Get to a spot where you can sit by yourself in silence and really feel at peace and happy. Because if you can't, 555 on the clock, sit in silence with a sense of peace, it's because there's things you either have to get done, bridges that you may have burned that you want to at least rebuild, say sorry, and walk back over. But really take the time to evaluate your life if you're someone that's having a hard time sitting with themselves, and write down changes you would like to make and who you want to be, and really get to that good grounding spot. 1, 2, 3. Right now is a time to have compassion and be compassionate towards others, but most importantly, be compassionate towards yourself right now. Compassion is a really big thing. Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all made mistakes. I don't care how big the mistake was, how bad it was. You need to learn to forgive yourself. And another good way to do that is by righting wrongs, but also just focusing on you and improving your quality of life so you feel more in alignment with yourself and the universe. You are very loved and you are very protected. That's another thing I got on there, 747, was you are very protective right now. And you're leveling up. Whether you see this level up or not, just after this video, I hope this activates something in you or heals some part of you. And remember, whenever you hear something triggering in a video, it triggers you for a reason, because it's either something that's in you that you need to work on, or it's something that you do. We don't get triggered for no reason. Remember that. That's why it's important, like, if I find something really triggering, I'm like, okay, I know there's something I need to work on in myself. Yeah, so you have this agility, and there's this growth going inside you. You have a curiosity. Your attitude is going to be more positive. Right now is a time to be playful, but also be strict with yourself. Be strict and make time for your obligations and really get those things done. Right now is a time to, what is the word I'm looking for? Have willpower and be dedicated to your journey and working on you. You are loved by the universe. You are loved by spirit. And these are the things I was told to relate to you on what spirit wants you to know. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll probably go live soon. What was I gonna say? I love you. All of you.